When you think of video games and mobile games, horror is the last thing that might come to your mind. Hi, I'm Nick, and today I'm going to share the terrifying experience me and my friends faced while playing Among Us. We're 4 friends: Patrick, Gordon, Harry, and myself. We've been together since childhood, and we are best of friends. We attended school together, play together, and hang out together in the evenings after school. My friends and I are very fond of video games and mobile games. Every time a new game is launched, either of us comes to know about it and tells the others. Then we all get together and play that game together. One afternoon, on our way back home from school, Patrick told us about a game that he got to know from the internet. It was called Among Us. It seemed interesting. When we got home, we installed the game in our computers and started playing it that evening itself. The game could be played either with unknown players, active at a given time, or privately with friends by using a secret code. I created a game for us and shared the private code on our chat group. Patrick, Gordon, and Harry joined in through that code. While we were just about to start playing, we saw a new entrant in the game by the name Connor. Now that was strange. Only the 4 of us knew the passcode to the game we were about to play. We thought it must be a glitch and discussed on our chat group that we wanted to play by ourselves. We decided to leave the game and create a new game. I shared a new secret code on the chat group. When everyone had joined and the game was about to start, there was a notification that it was Connor again who joined the game. We found it so irritating and wanted him to leave. At that moment, Patrick came up with an idea on our chat group. He asked us to start playing and remove Connor out of the game in the first round itself by voting him out as an imposter. We thought that was a great idea and we started to play. The first round of the game started and now it was time for the vote out. There's a section to discuss the voting in the game. We started to chat there. Gordon said that Connor must be the imposter according to me. Harry said yes, and I felt the same. To that, Connor said, "I'm not the imposter. Believe me, I am not." Patrick and I countered him and said, "No, we are sure it's you. Your actions were suspicious." Connor understood that we are purposely trying to vote him out of the game. He kept on saying he wasn't the one, and we started mocking him and laughing at him in the chat. When the discussion time was almost over, Connor said to all of us, "You all will regret this. This is a mistake you're making. You will pay for it." We made fun of him in the chat and Harry said, "We will see. Now you can get lost from here." We voted him out and continued playing. "That was fun," said Gordon in the chat group. After an hour or so, we were done playing and it was dinner time. We said bye to each other and decided to meet in school the next day. We met the next day in school, but Harry hadn't come. He was late. He came in during the lunch break with a very confused look on his face. He told us that after the game last night, he got a friend request from an unknown person named Connor Woodley. He asked us if he could be the same Connor whom we kicked out from the game we played. Gordon replied, "That's not possible. He doesn't know us. How will he find us then? I think it's just a coincidence." Patrick added, "Yeah, Gordon is right. There can be so many people by the same name Connor, so don't worry, it's just a coincidence." To which Harry said, "Maybe you're all right," and we attended the second half of the school. While we were returning home from school, Harry received a message on his phone from an unknown number. It was a picture of him attending class that day with a message that read, "You will pay for it." On seeing that message, we all were so horrified. At that moment, we realized that it was the same Connor from the game Among Us. How could he get Harry's number? Patrick said, "I told Harry not to worry and told him that we will come over to his place that night and be with him." We went home and decided to meet at Harry's house in an hour. I came home, freshened up, and told my parents I would be staying at Harry's that night. After I had dinner with my parents, while I was packing my stuff in a bag, my phone beeped. It was a message from the same unknown number with a picture of me having dinner. Below, it was the same message that Harry had received. You will pay for it. I was shocked. I was terrified. I quickly called up Gordon and Patrick and asked them to hurry up. In a few minutes, we all were at Harry's place. Patrick asked me what was the matter and why did I look so worried. I showed him the message I received on the phone and they were shocked too. We had no idea what was going on and how did this Connor guy get our phone numbers. We sat there thinking, trying to figure out things. We looked into the game and checked for any clue, but there was nothing. After a while, there was a loud banging on the door. We looked at each other and thought, oh God, what do we do now? We found the courage and decided to open the door. When we opened the door, we saw a man wearing a hoodie running outside the veranda. We found a note on the door which read, I had told you, you will regret it. You all will pay for it. We quickly shut the door and ran to Harry's bedroom. We were so scared. At that moment, somebody threw a big stone through the window, breaking the window glass into pieces. I then decided it was too much and it was time to call the police. I took my phone and dialed 911. They asked for our address and reached Harry's house in a few minutes. We narrated the whole incident to them, and they started to investigate. After a few days, we got to know that it was a boy from our school who was trying to scare us by using a fake name, Connor. He was older to us, and he didn't have any friends. People thought he was a creep and stayed away from him. Now we know why people think that way about him. However, till this day, it's not known as to how did he get the private codes through which we were playing Among Us. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more videos.